Okay, this week's craft, we're going to make some ninja targets. So what you're going to need for this project is toilet paper rolls. You should have plenty of those laying around. Okay, I have 6 of these because we're going to make a ninja like that. Construction paper, or you can paint them black. I have construction paper to make the ninja faces, a marker, glue stick, Scotch tape, and make sure you check with your parents and use scissors, but make sure you check with your parents or have a pair of safety scissors. Okay, so let's get to this. Here, oh, my camera's a little wonky here. Okay, so very simple. We're going to take the black construction paper and we're going to measure out a piece that we can roll up. That looks about right. Okay, and then I'm going to mark it right here. Use my marker so I know that's where I'm going to cut it. Okay, I'm going to fold it on that mark that I made. I made a black mark with a black marker so it doesn't show. Okay, and let's see if I can get this on camera. I'm going to fold this construction paper. Give it a nice fold. Okay, now you can use scissors for this, but I think I might be able to tear it pretty cleanly. Let's see. Can I do it? All right, so far so good. Boom, shakalaka, close enough. Okay, so now we got to make sure that it wraps around the whole tube. Okay, but also we got to make sure that it's even. So now I have to make another mark. And I'll make the mark from here, the bottom. Okay. And even with that, another mark with my marker over here. Oop, get my finger mark. Okay, oop, like that. And we're gonna make another fold on that mark. I think I'm gonna cut it with scissors this time just to make sure it's an even, Steven mark. Okay. Scissors. Give myself a haircut, but all right. So here we go. Try to be neat. The neater you are, the better your ninjas will look. Okay. Now you can paint these toilet paper tubes too. You don't have to do it this way. It's just I find it neater here. Okay, so now here you can use your glue stick or you can use the Scotch tape. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of both. Notice I made a fold here. Okay, so I'm going to go like this now. Fold that. I'll keep this extra piece just in case I need it later on. Okay, and this one I think I can rip. Yeah, all right. So there, that's going to be going around the ninja. And we're going to glue and tape that, and that's going to be one part of the ninja. So I need 6 of these papers. So I have 1, and now I'm going to make another one. And I'm going to make my mark. So I'm going to use this one as a template. All right. And then these extra scrap pieces I might need if I run out. Okay, all right, so now I have another mark. So here we go again. I'll fold it. And that's the cool thing about, being stuck at home. You can be creative and have fun and make some things and, and give your mind something positive to do, okay? All right, so here we go. Okay, let's see if I can tear this one neatly here. You know what? That was not looking like it's going to tear neatly. Let me fold it one more time this way. Sometimes when you fold it back and forth, it weakens the paper, makes it a little easier to tear because I don't feel like cutting each one out here. So far, so good. Now I'm using construction paper, but like I said, you can paint paint your ninjas. All right, and I'm gonna make another one. So this should give me a couple. And again, I'm gonna mark it with my marker. Beep, beep, and then move it down here. And use this as a measuring. And then fold it on the mark. Fold it on the other mark. This way I know everything is nice and straight. Okay. Using my fingernails to bend the paper. It's called scoring. Scoring the paper. Makes it easy to fold. When you do origami, or when you make the ninja stars, you have to score the paper. So don't forget, you're going to need some ninja stars for this as well. Okay, so now we have a piece here, and I'm going to mark it again. Boom, boom. Fold that right there. And score it. Okay, so now we have 2 ninjas and 2 scraps. This will be a third one. And then again, the scraps, we can probably get another one out of these. Okay, so now, I promise you this is going to be a fun thing when we're done. Just takes a little patience. But the cool thing is it's a toy that you made yourself. So be creative. Okay, here we go. Tear a third one. Yeah, all right. Okay, so now, glue stick. You don't have to put glue on the whole thing, just enough to, a little bit on each side, like 4 spots, that's 2. So I'm going all the way around here. 3 and 4, okay? Maybe a little bit on the top too. And the bottom. So that'll help hold it and it won't fall apart on you. Okay. All right. So now, take our construction paper. I put my fingers in the tube so I don't get glue on them. I line it up. Now the thing is, you can cut off any extra too, so don't worry about it if you have a little bit hanging over the top like that. Okay, so now we're gonna roll it around all the way to the other side. Now you gotta make sure it lines up, so you gotta be careful here. Okay, I have a little bit extra, so overlapping's okay. So where my tape, I can put a little bit of glue on here, so you can see. I'm not gonna get any glue on the table. Mrs. Cigar will get mad at me if I get glue on the table. All right, and a piece of tape. I'm using invisible tape. Okay, so I cover the seam up with the invisible tape. And rub that on there. That's gonna be the back anyway, so you won't even see that, okay? So, 1/2 the ninja down, 1/2 to go. Okay, same thing, another scrap. Okay, glue, 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's put some around the top and on the bottom. Okay, good. All right, here we go. Gonna line it up as best we can, nice and straight, and bring it around town. Oh, that's pretty tight. Okay, nice. Okay, put a little bit across the bottom here. Always make sure you check with your parents before you start using glue and stuff and scissors, because that's important. They may get mad at you or mad at me. We don't want that. That's not good. Okay, where's the seam? It's black. I missed it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I just like putting a little bit extra on the seam here so it doesn't fall apart on me. Okay, so we got these two. They're going to go together like that. But before we do that, we got to give this ninja some eyeballs. Okay, so I have a tan piece of paper. You can print out a white piece of paper, and that's fine too. Okay, I'm just making a little square. Okay, you can get fancy, but I'm just gonna put this, that's gonna be his face, his eyes. Okay, before we do that, I'm gonna draw some ninja eyes on him. And I'm gonna make some dots here. Make an angry ninja. Get my eyebrows. And that looks pretty good. I want to make sure the eyeballs are about the same size. Eyebrows too. All right, there we go. Ninja eyes. Okay, so now you can use also, since I'm going to use one of these toilet paper tubes later, I'm going to put a little glue on it here so I don't get any on the table. Okay, some glue. Really make sure you get a lot of glue on that because you don't want that coming off. Okay, so opposite of the Scotch tape are the ninja eyes. I'm going to put these like that. And boom shakalaka. Now, here's the fun part. Okay, make sure the bottom is neat like that. It stands up good. We're going to take the two of them and put a piece of Scotch tape on the back like this. Line up the seams so the seams are lined up. Okay, then put a piece of tape right on the back there like that, and make sure it's lined up neat. So now what happens is when you hit this, boom, down he goes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another piece of tape on the inside like this. So this way it really stays. It's a hinge now. See? And now we put one like this. Really good. So now we can fold them up. Right? And then if you hit them on the top, you knock them down. If you really want to be creative, put some red construction paper in there. It'll look like his insides. So you got to make 3 more of these, and then you'll be ready. And I'll see you when I'm done with the other 3, and I'll show you how to play. Okay, so now we're making the ninja base. All right, so this is just a pizza box, piece of pizza box. I cut, and you can just do it this way. I'm kind of getting fancy here, and I'm doing this, but you don't have to get as fancy as this. This is just a piece of cardboard pizza box that I'm covering because we don't want these things flying around the room. So there we go. Nice and neat. 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 All right, and let's see where this seam is. Okay. Score it. Keep the scraps because you never know. There might be another arts and crafts that you can use these scraps for. So keep them all together in your, make a little box because you never know. You could use some of these scraps. So a little more glue here. Okay. Put a little glue here. A little bit in the middle. And that should be pretty tight. A little piece of tape because I don't want it popping up on me. This is going to be in the bottom anyway, so I'm actually not even going to see it. Okay, and one more. Okay, so that's our base. And these ninjas are we're gonna attach them to this base. So this way, they can get knocked down with a ninja star. And they're okay. All right. Now these guys, I gave some red on the inside so you can see when they get hit. Okay, we pop them right back up. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to attach it to the base. That's the next step. Okay, so now we're going to attach the ninjas to the base. Right. So it's a little tricky, but hang in there, you'll do it. Okay, so we want to get this guy in the middle, and then we're going to put the other guys on the side. Okay, so we'll do this one at a time. So first part's pretty easy. You're gonna put the ninja down, right? I'm gonna put him this way so you can see. You're gonna find just about the right spot. Take a piece of tape, real simple. Make sure he's face up, okay? And you're gonna just make sure that he's even with the others. And you're gonna just put a piece of tape inside the tube and on here, okay? But that won't be enough because he'll just fall down. So here's where it gets a little tricky now. You're gonna fold them down, all right? Okay, you're gonna get another piece of tape. Okay, now we're gonna fold them in the opposite direction, and we're gonna put a piece of tape right here, and then we're gonna flip them back, and you're gonna take your finger out. Once you do that, now the tricky part is you gotta go in here with your magic marker and attach it by pushing it on and rubbing it on the inside. So this way the tape will stay down and stick them, right? And then this way, boop, he goes like that, okay? So now we'll do the third one. Piece of tape. Into the tube and onto the base, okay? Like that, all right? Lift up the base. Another piece of tape. Okay, bring the base back down. Line it up with the middle. And you're gonna lift this up a little bit like this. Okay? You're gonna fold that back, put them back, make sure you're straight when you do that. Take your finger out, fold them down, and then use your marker to push the tape in nice and neat like that, tight. Now I didn't get it that time, all right? So you gotta try again. Okay, I missed it. So here, fold it back on itself. There we go. I can see what's going on now. I'm gonna take my marker, reach in there. There we go. All right, we got it now. Oh, missed again. Wasn't long enough, that piece. Gonna get a longer piece. All right. This is it. I'm feeling good about this one. Okay. Down here, fold it back. Reach in with your marker. See how I can put the marker through here and I touch the tape? There we go. Now I take the tape and marker out and rub it. That's good. All right. Now we got our three ninjas and they're down. I think I'm gonna rub this guy down a little bit better. He's trying to escape here, so we're gonna keep him down. There we go. Right, now when you pick it up, you wanna pick it up from the base, and bang, bang, boom. Now when you throw your paper ninja stars, they will fall down. Okay, so now you take your paper ninja stars that you learned to make earlier this week, and you throw them at the ninja, and you take them out. Now, if you make 3 ninja stars, you'll get 3 turns, and this is a lot of fun. So enjoy. Try to do this on camera. These ninjas are going down. Yeah.